Hey, Ron Yarbrough here with Prime Lending. I wanted to share a quick program update for a lot of real estate professionals as well as real estate investors, or even possibly somebody who's new to getting into real estate investment and wants to figure out how to buy a house, fix it up, flip it, and turn around and sell it for a profit. So there are some ways to do that. In years past, we used to call those hard money loans. But in today's market, there are some banks and non-QM lenders offering that loan product. So to get into this briefly, what is a fix and flip loan program? As an investor, many times you run across a home that needs substantial improvements in order to get the property in a condition that it will sell for at market value. This loan program will allow you to put down as little as 15% on the purchase price and fund an escrow account for the repairs needed to get the work done. This is a great program for an investor that doesn't have a lot of liquidity to purchase the home for cash, also pay for all the improvements up front before putting the property back on the market to sell. This is really just a short-term financing arrangement with rates well under those that were in the private hard money lender market. Many of the hard money lender markets charge 14% or even higher interest rates. And this is done through a capitalization in a different kind of a secondary market. So what qualifications are needed for this type of a loan? Any level of investor experience. So preferably you have to have at least owned your own home, but your experience as being an investor or a flipper doesn't really come into play, other than there are a few changes to the loan to value and different offerings that we can get for you. Credit scores can go down as low as 660. All these loans are only for non-owner occupied dwellings, single unit, multifamily up to 4 units. Purchase loan amount up to 85% of cost. So if you bought a $100,000 home, you would put down $15,000, and then we would do the renovation calculations based on that. The total loan amount is up to 85% of the total cost, and the maximum after repair value would be 70%. So the house has to have a 30% margin once it's completed in order for our calculations to turn out positively for all the amount of money that's going to be needed for renovations. This loan doesn't require any type of income verifications, and it needs to be done in the name of an LLC. I'd be more than happy to show you how that can be done pretty quickly if you don't have an LLC already designed. All down payment funds and reserves have to be seasoned and sourced and in your own bank account, whoever is on the loan or whoever is a guarantor of this loan. Those reserves have to come from you. You can't get a gift and money can't just show up. So that's the most important piece of the process of the loan. Reserves required after closing. You need to have at least 6 months reserves in order for this to work out, because you basically pay the contractor and get reimbursed for those contractor payments very quickly after you pay them, once we verify that the work had been completed. A quick look at a scenario. So a buyer finds a house priced at $200,000. The renovation costs are $75,000. The cost of the home is basically a total of $275,000. After the house is completed and fixed up, it's worth $350,000. You put the house on the market, sell it, and you make $75,000. Of course, there's a lot more numbers included in all the calculations, but to give you a rough idea of how the loan works, this is exactly how it works. So this is a brokered loan transaction. Prime Lending doesn't loan the money out of our own construction department for this. This loan is brokered. My preferred broker on this program is Linsure. They've been very easy to work with, and they have their entire fix and flip department, which is separated from all their other lending departments. So they're very fast to react to any questions and scenarios. they typically can turn around term sheets in about 48 hours once I get all the questions answered on the initial request. Right here is a quick video that you can play. This is a very quick marketing video from Linsure explaining a little bit more about their program. And if you want to get started and you have any more questions, the best way to do that is to get with me directly. The best questions are, it's best to get all these questions answered and let us do it over the phone so that we can do a soft credit pull, not give you a hard hit on your credit. And then we can get with Linsure to give us an accurate bid. Anyway, my name is Ron Yarbrough. I'm easy to find. You can go to lakeozarkloans.com. You can call my office anytime at 573-525-4015 or go to lakeozarkloans.com and I'd be happy to help you out. Thanks. Bye.